Get ready, here we go.
What's going on, guys? It is Arkham and we're back at the park again. It's gonna be a good day. Should be a pretty light day. We're gonna check in on progress around and see what we got going on. Should be fun. They have a massive crane. I have no idea what they need this crane for, but I'm eager to find out what they're using it for in a minute. All right, we are now inside the park, so let's get going. As mentioned many times before, when you come into the park early, hit up Joker. It does get a line. I definitely highly encourage you riding Joker, getting it out of the way. It's not a very high capacity attraction, so I'm gonna take advantage of that once again and go to Joker. Here we go. Got 3 flips on the Joker, 1 ride all around. Pretty good ride as well, with 3 flips, 2 at the top and 1 towards the end of the ride. Good cycle, I would say. Probably the best one I've had for flips being by myself. But don't forget, you could get on Joker early when you come here early to the park, about a half hour early. They'll let the priority VIP and Diamond members in. You can take advantage of Joker as well as the Harley Quinn before the park opens to everybody else at 11 o'clock on the weekdays and 10:30 on weekends. Got 1 ride on King the Car after stupidly running to it. Great launch, that definitely rejuvenated my energy a little bit. So be sure to check King the Car out. Unmatched launch, you can't put that thing to anything else. It's really good. Right back here, they're digging out some foundations. Digging up something here. I'm pretty sure it's for Fright Fest. Something to keep an eye out back here on this pathway. Just found this marker and it continues. There's another marker actually right here. Seems like it has the same sort of emblem. Again, could be for Fright Fest, but it also could be for a 2025 edition. So this is a site to keep an eye on. Again, there's El Toro, there's King of Cos, that pathway where you have that black and white mural, or where I find these guys. There's also another marker right back there. It's a little faint, but it's there. See if I can find anything else. Oh yeah, check it out, it continues on. It continues forward. Circle and an X. Just, it's like a whole line that keeps going. And there's another one over here. So that's 4 markers. 4 markers. One of them's right here. The other 3 are back in that direction. So this might not be a Fright base, actually. This could be something bigger. If it's talking about this whole entire space here, I think this is something a little bigger, guys. I'm gonna come back to El Toro in a bit because they are doing some extra block break testing from the look of things. So I'm gonna come back to Toro. Medusa might be open a little earlier because, again, Runaway Mine Train is closed. I don't know if they're doing their annual inspection or they're doing something else related to it, but it's definitely something that I am a little bit concerned about. I hope everything's good with the ride. It's kind of been sitting in an awkward state for a while. I see people going into Medusa, so I think it would be a good time to go and check out Medusa. It was not open when I was last here, but we'll go in and check it out. All right, we just got one ride on Medusa in the 4th row. Solid ride. Once again, there's not too much to complain when it comes to that ride. I think it's just a good ride all around. Great supporting ride for sure, and one that is certainly not to miss here at Great Adventure. There are the 2 trains for the mine train. They have, well, been sitting there. I don't think they're opening today, but sadly. And here we are outside the log flume, and there are crews everywhere. We got a crew at the top of that lift. We have 2 gentlemen there. You can see there's a sign outside for Running My Train saying that it's closed. There's also an attendant there. Even more rollies have gone into the first lift hill, as you can see. Looks great. Really, really exciting to see those rollies come along. Boat 61 still in there. There's 2 crews in the back, presumably working on queue, and then in there. I mean, people are all over the place. They are all over the place. So a lot of work being done. I'll check back later, but there's a lot being done right now over here at the log flume. A lot of exciting progress for sure. It's a very dark marker right outside the Tango here. There's another one right here, directly in front of it. So I don't know if this necessarily means that Tango is biting the dust, but I hope not. I really hope not. So something about this doesn't seem right. So there used to be a bunch of crane games back here. Now they're all gone. The only thing here is like a portable charger fuel rod. That's it. There's like, it is so weird. There is a red marker here. This is not taking me backstage now. Okay, thank God. Yeah, this is very odd. Very interesting. This is, this potentially could be scrapped for something, so this is a site worth keeping an eye on. I mean, El Toro has been longing for a neighbor for ever since the ride that shall not be named used to stand right next to it, and Rolling Thunder before it. So we shall see what comes of this building, but right now I'm starting to believe this building could be taken out and replaced with another attraction. I hope Tango is not taken out with it. I know there's 2 markers right in front of Tango, but I really hope not. Tango definitely needs to stay. We need a lot of family rides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 19, 20, 21, it's about 22 feet. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 20. So it's about another 20 feet. Another 20 feet, 20 feet, 20 feet. And then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22. So it's about like same markers. They go about like 20 to 25 feet each. I would assume it goes straight through the fence here, but I can't really get a good sight over it to know what else is going on. Nothing on this side. Again, all the activity seems to be on this back side here. So if you ask me, I think Great Adventure just did something really clever adding this mural, because this mural to me, I think is just a distraction. A distraction for what's really going on back here. Very very interesting. So probably in the coming weeks, I'm gonna have a video that's gonna really speculate what I think the park's gonna get in 2025. If we get information about what Fright Fest is gonna have, what they're gonna do for Fright Fest, and maybe that's gonna be a maze for all I know, we'll say that then. If they don't do anything with that plot though, and they're still gonna be constructing stuff, well, I think it's fair to say that that's where 2025's attraction is gonna go. Let's see. Alright, so I figured I'd come by the wild walkway, see if I see anything on this side, but I don't think we're gonna come across much of anything over here, mainly because I am aware that there is gonna be a fright maze. Going right where this empty space plot is usually where a fright maze is, so they probably are gonna put a fright maze right there. Yeah, right here where the barn is. So this barn was used for Fright Fest, I believe, last year. It wouldn't surprise me if they're gonna use it again, just because of the state that it's currently in. However, everything a little bit further back, that's usually all just for the Fright Fest. And I don't think anything remotely sticks out, no markers or anything. I think that whole plot with that mural, again, call me crazy. I've said crazy things, and some of those crazy things I said are right. That background mural that's in between El Toro and Ka, I think has been hiding something this whole time from us. You need to go and investigate that plot of land, because I'm pretty sure there is something back there. So that crane is now at the top of the flash spike. Not sure what they're doing up there though. We gotta get closer to really see what's going on back there. Looks like you're doing some cable inspection here at Daredevil Dive, so it is currently down at the current moment. They re-duct taped the sign, yay! Here we are outside of the Flash, and doesn't seem to be too much changes from last time. There is a crewmate at the top there. I think they're just doing some final touch-ups for the top there. They will probably need this crane again to put the cars on, which I don't know if they probably aren't doing that anytime soon. I will probably be in Florida when that happens, so sadly, that's just the fact of it. Nothing else has happened here. The wood is starting to come off on some of these pieces from the grouting, so good sign there that grouting is certainly just about to wrap up. They do have a bundle here, so it tells me they're going to be doing something with it later. Nothing seems to be happening a little bit down there though. Seems like it's all still working up towards the top here. We gotta get to the other side to see what's really going on. Okay, so just to show you guys on a bigger map, I'm here in Movie Town, but just to show you that the area in question has been like where we found the markers. So markers right here are in front of Tango. All of the crane games that were in this building are gone. These bathrooms could be removed or relocated somewhere else, and they could just be using the bathrooms down here from this point forward. I don't know if this might be to just add another path going down this way, but I think this whole plot here is the bigger question here. This is the Splash Water Oasis plot right in here, where they could easily put a pretty sizable flat ride in here. I mean, you could take this and put it right there easily. So a flat ride seems like it could be the way to go here. Again, obviously we have this whole area here that definitely needs something, but it's looking like if they're gonna be putting a ride in, it's gonna go right here. This is where the shed is that's in the wild walkway that they usually use for Fright Fest anyway. So that could go down here and use this part, but it's like this first half here that is definitely the big question mark, alongside this building that's not being used for anything now. And hopefully they don't touch my boy Tango, because Tango does not deserve the amount of hate that it's getting. It's a great family ride that we really need to stay. I really need to stop wearing blue because people think I work here. I used to, but not anymore. I think it's funny. And they're running the pre-show mode again. So I don't know if this is a reoccurring thing, but pre-show mode is back up and going. Holy mother of tater tots. She's going. It has been nearly a month at least since she has been moving. And she's moving once again. Oh my days. I cannot believe it. She's coming back very soon, you guys. It could be today. And I guess the hydraulic fluid gook is gonna stay. Oh boy. Dug up a lot of things back here, a lot of dirt, again, for an eventual fright maze that's going to go here. Leveling out a lot. Feels like crews and things have just been on the double as of late. It's pretty crazy. They're starting all of this so quickly. Even more markers, all for fencing that's going to go up soon, and wow. Wow. They're gonna have a foot-long mac and cheese hot dog. That sounds amazing. Here we are, we're back in Metropolis. We're gonna check in on Flash and take a ride on Justice League while we're back here. Let's see what they got that's new, if anything. All right, so the only thing I can think of why they're up there is they're probably working on the lighting to link up to then tie to either side so that this would light up at night. That's right, the only thing I can think of is why they're still up there. I would assume that black rod has anything to do. I would assume it has to do with it today. So hopefully that black rod does get finished up so that they can start with the lighting. When it comes to trees in that corner there, it's about the same. And then they're working on Park 6 down over there. And then they're probably working on the lights up there, as I said earlier. So not a whole lot has changed from the outside, but I know on the inside they are doing a ton of things. The electrical building that they're putting in, they're still putting stuff inside there, and a lot more to go. A lot of really interesting Park 6 work. There's that bay crane. Nothing really new with Cyborg or Flash outside of that. So my guess is that they're going to prioritize reopening Wonder Woman, and they'll worry about the fact that part of the stem looks like it got invaded by the alien in the off season. Fair. All right, let's go into Justice League. One ride on the Justice League 202K. We finally broke the 200K once again. It took a minute, but I'm glad that we got it. It was a great ride. I mean, did pretty well. I think I found a tactic that makes holding and wielding the gun a little more comfortable, at least for me, but I'll leave that method for me. As for now, Wonder Woman is still testing. I don't think it's gonna open today, but it's at least good to see it in motion once again. Just look out on the app and their social media platform for when this will reopen. Devil, Nitro, 2 rides I missed the last time because they opened up later. But we're not missing them today. Let's hit Nitro. Nitro is a very fun roller coaster. It is running so fast today. It is it is relentless. I mean, so crazy. Gray out on the helix. I mean, everything's just been running much faster than usual. It's pretty crazy, I gotta say. Skull Mountain doesn't have a mouth. Skull Mountain got no mouth. It is time for Rave Mountain, because why not? Just got one ride in on the defaced Skull Mountain, Rave Mountain, as you can see there. I don't know what happened to his face. I don't know what happened to his bottom jaw, but I'm just gonna go with it. It's Rave Mountain. They played a song, and you rode the ride. It had lighting in it. I mean, it was fine. It was fine. Gotham City Park can only mean one thing: Batman. One ride on the Batman was a mighty success. So I'm gonna fill up some water, get some food, and we'll just chill out. Might go in a Nitro bar for a bit. She's open.
Is that Nitro? Yeah.
It is open.
Wait, which?
It is just reopening now.
Not size of dog.
And we're first up.
Yeah, you call down on the restraints.
She's back. First ride on Wonder Woman after it has been closed for a few months, and it is awesome that it's back. It is the best flat ride in Great Adventure, in my personal opinion, and man, it's gonna really liven up this area once again, bring a lot of energy to this back area, and a lot more energy to the Retro Bar, Justice League, and eventually Cyborg and Flash. So now, I'm gonna get water, get food, chill in the Retro Bar, because we finally got our ride on Wonder Woman. Wow. I maybe just got off the line like maybe 2 minutes ago, and they already have another cycle going, so they are already pushing with the operations on Wonder Woman, and this is a hard ride to do very quickly. So huge shout out to the team over here, Wonder Woman, knowing that they were going to be opening late and knowing that there was going to be a swarm of people here to get back on it. They nailed it. It's a fantastic ride, and again, when you're in this park, it's a need, you have to do this ride. It is so good. This is outside the Retro Bar. They're doing so much over here. I'm like surprised they don't even have like a fence up or anything. I'm gonna say then they're gonna put a fence up the next day, aren't they? They're moving the crane. I don't know if it's going off site. Maybe they don't need it again. I don't know, but let's see. You can see straight back there that they're working on something with that crane and a black wire. There is this crane that just moved here. Not sure what for. It's probably not going to be there very long, is my guess. But yeah, they're still working at that electrical building. That back building looks really good. The tarping's still on it, but it really has come together very quickly. Super, super fast. I would expect the transfer building to be the same. The station will also come together so quickly. It's going to be crazy. Oh, what a refreshing sight you are, Wonder Woman. Oh, it's so good to see you back. I have a good amount of time to kill, so I'm gonna go into the Dark Knight. Why not? Yeah, never mind that. They kind of are not really running the pre-show, even though they are. So, there's gonna be pre-show, the door will be closed, they'd reopen it when it was done, and then we could walk in, but no, they just have the other door open. Yeah, very ideal for my situation. It looks like they are going to be putting that crane there for the time being. So, something's going on with this crane. I'm very intrigued to find out. Adventure World, just so you know, is open, so don't forget to go check that out. It's a really nice store. Having a lot of really good merchandise, especially some stuff for Fright Fest even, so it's definitely worth checking out. But let's go back over to Flume and see if anything has changed. Just missing the rollies up there. Other than that, this whole section is just about done. There's 2 workers here working on probably the rollies over there. Let's check the other side. Not too much of a change on the rollies. A lot of them are inside the station here, working on some of the interior stationery, adding a couple of internal things to the turntable here. And now they have since put that piece into place that was removed, and it's back in again. It's got tape on the ends. Let's see what that's about in a second. Yes, so as you can see, they are now screwed in place. These pieces are now screwed in place, so they will not be removed for any other reason. They also painted the guardrails to the same color of the track, which is really nice. I do think they're going to end up repainting this inside here. There is a little bit of some gravel on the inside in here, so there's a chance that they are going to be doing some more work in there, but otherwise it's starting to come along much better. And they got Mine Train open, but I believe from the looks of things, it is only on one train. So, hey, one train is better than no train. I say we still take our chances and we ride it. We got our ride on the Runaway Mine Train. A very good ride if you sit in the very front. It is where I suggest people to sit because that is the best part and the best seat on this ride. It really is spectacular. It is time for Toro. Just got off of El Toro and I'm just gonna leave it nice and simple. This ride is stupid. I don't get it. It's stupid. It's stupid good, it's stupid fast, the airtime is stupid, the Rolling Thunder Hill is stupid, these camelbacks are stupid, everything about this ride is just stupid. It's incredibly stupid. I love this ride. Alright, I'm probably gonna make my way out of here. I'm honestly pretty satisfied with everything that has been accomplished for today. Wonder Woman opened up, we got a ride on just about all the other coasters that we could have, just seen a lot of really good updates for some of the fright mazes and perhaps some interesting speculation to be made about next year as well as Fright Fest as well. So there's a lot of things going on, a lot of very interesting things to say the least. So I'm really looking forward to that and just to get a wrap in on that. Another thing to look forward to is look forward to a video that will talk about 2025 and what could potentially make its way into the park next year. There's a lot of markers all over the place. I mean, there are so many things we can talk about when it comes to 2025. But even though there's a lot of projects, I still expect there to be something new for next year. So we'll see what we got down the road, and I cannot wait to discuss it. All right, just checking one last time in the back here if there's anything that I didn't see from the front, and there's nothing. So I'm making my way out of here. So hope you guys enjoyed it. It was probably a shorter vlog once again, just like the previous one. If you guys like this stuff, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and always thank your ride ops. Wonderful day. Starting to get busy, even though it's going to die out later, but still, I got a lot of things to do and a lot of videos to make and a lot of news to break down in the future. I'm fired up, guys. Get hype. Much more is on the horizon. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Goodbye.
Here we go.